Speechless, speechless. That's how Paul makes me feel. Oof. Paul, you don't have sense.
No.
Hey babes, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to this channel, hi, hey, what's up, what's good, what's popping? My name is Temi and I'm a YouTuber based in Nigeria. Please consider subscribing to my channel. It's going to mean a lot to me. And before you even continue watching this video, give this video a massive thumbs up so that I can be in everyone's faces, okay? So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a reaction video to the Blue Therapy. I don't know if you guys have been keeping up with that. As the name implies, it's like a therapy session with like two couples. So that's Chioma and Paul, then Jamil and I think Deborah. So yeah, but the people I'm going to be reacting to today is Paul and Chioma. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video, okay?
Right, I'm going to ask you both to just give me some idea how your life routine was before you got together. So,
Well, speaking for myself, of course, I went to work, I got back, I worked on my business. Sometimes I would go and see Paul, obviously do the whole cooking here and there, and he would cook for me. And, you know, if I was in a dirty environment, I would try and clean up, but that's pretty much it. I didn't feel as though there was an obligation to do these things. I didn't feel like it was my duty to cook, for example, you know.
and how was your daily routine?
Literally up in the morning, out with a few clients, come back, work on a few more clients online, food preps, so I'll probably prep for like the next 4 to 5 days, something like that. Tidy environment.
Right. So, how has this changed since you've moved in together?
I'm his chef and his cleaner.
That's how you feel?
Yes, it is how I feel. I've got a busy schedule as well, but Paul likes it when he gets home from work and food is ready. Since I've moved in with Paul, he now wants
Say that Chioma is really pretty, like she's a beautiful girl. Like I've actually known, like not know her personally, but if you've watched Backchat London, then you would know Chioma from that from Backchat London. I'm not gonna lie, I never used to like Chioma from Backchat London because of the way she and Esther used to look down on Nunu. But like I think after the whole, you know, shebang and stuff, like I started watching her, like following her on Instagram, and you know, I just love the girl. Like she's really pretty, she has a really banging body and stuff like that. But anyways, let's just get on with the video, okay?
I need to cook every time I have time. In the morning, in the evening, in the afternoon, every second weekends when I come back from work. Honestly speaking, he was eating prior to me moving in, so I don't understand what's going on. It wasn't takeout, you were cooking, so why don't you cook? And the thing is with him, he likes fresh meals. I'm not gonna cook for you every day, I'm not your chef.
Okay, so as regards to the fresh meal, I can understand that. I mean, there's some people that actually like the food to be fresh, like freshly made every day. But if you live in a family where, you know, the father goes to work, the mother goes to work, the children are going to go to school, then you would usually meal prep. Because I remember back then, like when my mom was working, my dad was working, and we're going to school and stuff, like literally we usually like would make rice, would make stew, and then put it in the fridge. And then if anyone wants to eat that, you would obviously go there and then, you know, take it. There's sometimes we make eforiru as well. That's like vegetable stew and stuff. And then like if anyone that wants to make like poundo yam would, you know, make it and then eat it and stuff. But you expecting someone to be making fresh food every day, that's crazy. I know someone that said that to me once before, and listen, I had to run for my life because me and him were supposed to date, but then like after he told me that he likes his food freshly cooked, I'm like, ain't nobody gonna be cooking for you every day, because that's just crazy. Like, no.
Yeah, I'm a Nigerian woman. I don't mind submitting to my husband or my boyfriend, and I understand the importance of feeding him. But Paul eats meal preps. He eats rubbish, bland food, unseasoned food. And I don't mind doing that, maybe on a Sunday evening.
Exactly.
But he would like me to prepare these horrible dishes every single day.
At any time, do you ever eat the same meal
Man
together?
said horrible dishes.
Let me tell you one of my biggest problems. He's kind of denounced our cultural foods.
Oh.
Yes. So he has issues with the fact it's oily. Even though he eats ice cream and he has takeout, he finds it too heavy. You don't have to eat it during the week, but on Sundays, for example, we can have a dinner We could have some African dishes and that's one of the reasons he actually fell in love with me, my cooking. And all of a sudden now it's too fresh or it's too heavy and it's too fatty. There's too many calories in these dishes for him.
Have you always watched the calories and your weight, presumably, if you're watching the calories, or is this a new scenario?
It's a very good question. I feel like Chioma's very selfish.
I'm not selfish. I would like to cook for him, but he makes it very difficult to cater to him when I'm busy as well.
Based on the question she asked, in terms of my food history, you basically have knowledge of it. You know, I don't know you to tell you anything about myself, but here we are.
First of all, I think Paul is quite rude. Like, it has like this sassiness going on. Like, you are in a therapy. You're supposed to open up about things. Obviously, you don't know the person. That's why you're supposed to open up to the person, because it's someone you don't know ordinarily, not someone that would, you know, go behind your back and start, you know, telling people about things about you and stuff. So, like, if you've watched the first episode anyways, you're gonna be put off by Paul, because like it was just plain rude to the therapist, and which really put me off and stuff. But anyways, let's continue.
I'll give you a tiny bit of background. So I actually went through depression at a stage, and food was my outlet. So at that time, you know, if I was going through stress or anything, I used to eat, and that was just me making myself feel happy for the short term, but damaging my own body in the long term. It actually took me quite a while to, you know, lose the weight, get into shape. And, you know, since I've kind of got back onto track, I've been very basically religious and strict with my workouts, you know, my diet and stuff like that. You know, I literally have a board in a room which shows, you know, what I plan to eat. This is something that I take very seriously.
I feel bad. I feel like I've let him down in some way. I don't understand why he didn't feel comfortable enough to speak to me about it. And it really does upset me that, you know, I'm hearing about it for the first time in our therapy session.
I didn't tell Chioma about my...
Listen, so now this is the problem, yeah? You've been in a relationship with someone for 3 years and they're just finding that out. Obviously, I feel like if Paul had opened up to Chioma about the fact that, you know, his depression, like, you know, things he has been going through, you know, food was the only escape he had, I'm sure a reasonable person would, you know, find a way to tweak things. Okay, babe, we can do it this way, we can do it that way, and it wouldn't be an issue. I feel like she would be even more supportive over the fact that, oh, listen, okay, fine, I understand, you know, this is what you've been through, but then, like, you're not saying anything, and then you want this person to be, you know, making you fresh food every day. I feel like it's a bit crazy. Like, it should have just said something anyways. But yeah, that's my 2 cents.
And just excuse me, were you doing this when you were together?
Can I just point something out? This is my problem with him. So he's just expressed something to you that he's never expressed to me. I had no idea that he was depressed and used food as an outlet. You've never, for once, told me that, and we've been together 3 years. So of course, me wanting to make you traditional food is going to come across selfish if I don't know this knowledge.
Exactly.
To me, he wants me to do meal preps. You want to live a healthy lifestyle, which is absolutely fine. But the fact that you used to cook before and now you don't want to cook is what I'm complaining about. I had no idea that you were depressed, babe. Like, you could have easily said that to me. We could have had a conversation.
I read it on the comment and stuff, like people saying the only thing holding Chioma and Paul together is the word babe, because they say babe a lot. That's literally the only thing holding them together like glue right now. But just like she said, if, you know, if Paul had said something about his depression and stuff like that, I feel like Chioma would have been more sensitive to his feelings and stuff. But it's still crazy trying to make someone make food for you every day. It's very tasking, especially if, like, I'm coming back from work and then you expect me to go into the kitchen and start making you fresh food. If you want me to support you, of course I'll support you. But anyways, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section down below.
About this, and I would never bring it up.
Okay. So let's look at it like this, right? Okay. I used to cook for you, right?
Yes, you did.
What did I used to cook?
He would make like rice, some stew, chicken.
Do you see me eating that now? Let me ask you a question. If you know that the way I've kind of changed my food and lifestyle has made me into the man that I am, And if you're happy with what you have, why would you? Does this? Okay, look. Okay, babe. All right, look at me. Look at me.
Listen, this is crazy, and this is my problem with Paul. There's a difference between communication and comprehension. Like, it's just not comprehending what she's saying. Like, she said something about, I don't have a problem cooking the food for you, but I don't want to be cooking it every day. But then he's trying to say something else, like you would say something, and Paul is just going to pick up something, just one thing from everything that's been said, and then just, like, you know, push other ones away. And this is my problem with him. Oh, anyways, guys, I've headache already, man. I can't stand this kind of people. I really can't.
Not in a cocky way, but just look at me.
What does that mean?
Do you like what you see?
When I met him, he was fat.
Oh, really?
Yes. So he started gymming, yeah. And my African dishes, these fatty dishes, also built you to the man you are today. Correct? You loved it.
The majority
correct?
of African dishes are filled with carbs. Muscles are built based on protein.
True.
So technically speaking,
Well,
that's
you can eat beans. You can eat beans and yam porridge. You can eat all these things. Can you not?
I feel like with Chioma's diet, she doesn't take it seriously. You know, considering what I do, the people I work with, and the results that I get, the results I've got for myself, I think that should kind of motivate her to want to take her diet more seriously. But she doesn't, and that's basically a red flag to me. Like, how are we gonna work?
I'm not even trying to make it every single day. That's the thing. I'm not trying to make him eat that every.
What does it mean, like, that's a red flag? Like, after 3 years, that's a red flag? I don't understand. Make it make sense. Are you mad? Like, after 3 years, what are you saying, Paul? Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know what Chioma is still doing with Paul at this point. I really don't. But I feel like, do you know what? Let me even continue watching before I say anything. Let me hear what Chioma has to say.
Eat that every single day. For me, I just want it to be incorporated in our lifestyle. If we have children, my kids are going to eat these things. I hope you know. And I hope they're even addicted to pounded yam. If you don't like it, that's your business. You can live on your meal prep, your bland chicken, and is it what's it, cauliflower and broccoli. If you like that, you can eat that.
Denise, can I? You're familiar with palm oil, right?
With
Palm oil?
palm oil, yes.
Yeah. Do you eat it at all?
I don't know.
Why is she going to take palm oil?
I've
never seen
used
a
it in
white
cooking,
person use
so
palm oil.
I
This is quite bad for you, actually. It's
the
quite
way
bad
Paul
for
is
your
putting
inside.
this,
So,
it's
but-
bad for your inside. Is this guy crazy? Okay, listen. So when I was trying to lose weight, because I was actually thinner than this, right now I think I'm in a size 14, 16, but I went from being a size 18, 20 to being a size I think 8, 10. So during those times I was taking palm oil. All right, this same palm oil that this guy is saying that is bad for your inside, I was taking palm oil. Matter of fact, there's this doctor on Instagram, on Instagram and on YouTube. I think it's called Dr. Eric Berg. You know, was saying something about palm oil and some oil that are really good for you. Like, for example, coconut oil, almond oil, palm oil, and obviously everything, like too much of everything is bad, that we know, but not say something is bad for you, because literally palm oil is even way better than vegetable oil. And I don't know what Paul is getting his information from, but he needs to get proper information on this thing, because I was on keto diet and I lost crazy amount of weight taking palm oil. I don't know what this guy's talking about, but he's getting his information wrong. Okay,
if you did use it in cooking, in terms of, well, proportionately, you know, if you weigh it, stuff like that, some people don't do that. But if you did, then maybe you'll be able to calculate what you're eating. So in theory, what I'm trying to say is, I don't have an issue with African dishes, but if the calories are not calculated, you're just filling your gut and you don't even know what's going on with your body.
You do have an issue with African dishes, because if you're talking about calories, like I said before, he eats ice cream, he eats donuts, he eats donuts, and he also eats takeout, so pizza and etc.
Well, they are calculated.
I don't need to calculate. Did your mum calculate when she was making you African dishes? These foods are not calculated. I calculate with my eyes, so I know how much palm oil I put in there. I know how much oil.
I said I calculate with my eyes. But listen, I actually kind of agree with Paul. When it comes down to losing weight, you actually have to start, you know, try as much as possible to calculate something. I mean, to calculate what you're putting in your food. I do know that at a point, when I was really badly into losing weight, I started like, you know, doing the whole calculation thing. But at a point, I started, you know, calculating with my eyes, just like Chioma said. I do agree with Paul on this one. Like, if you're trying to lose weight, yeah, just, you know, there's some ways you can calculate. There's Fitness Pal, even though I don't really use that, I just get my information on Google. But yeah, I actually do agree with Paul on this one. Yeah.
How much oil and ingredients and Maggie I need to put in these dishes. My ancestors never calculated. My mum didn't calculate, nor did my grandma. Nobody that taught me how to make my traditional food is not calculated.
But is there some way that maybe...
You know when you're putting salt in food and it's like you stop when your ancestors tells you to stop? Yeah, I feel Chioma on this one.
You could prepare the food in a more healthy way that would be more suited to the way Paul wants to eat.
I'm not going to remix jollof rice or remix pounded yam and F4 rural. I'm not going to remix that. That's how it's supposed to taste. If you remix it, it becomes something else.
At some point, if you were to both get onto each other's page,
Preach.
it would be an easier solution.
Period.
What the hell?
There's no period and there's no preach. So stop doing that, because that's patronizing. Okay? He's exaggerating. He's telling you, like, I want him to eat palm oil every single day. I don't do that.
Fucking fry it every day.
No, I don't fry palm oil every day.
No. I'm getting a tiny bit pissed off. Let's think about this now. All right. Let me give you a case scenario, right? So, let's say I'm up in, give or take,
really
Mayfair.
going to talk about food.
Training a client, huge mansion, right? Now, I'm preaching, you know, eat healthy, be fit. Come on, let's go. 5 more reps, right? I get home, we've got the fucking Afrobeats whiz kid pumping in the house, yeah? Chomba's there dancing around, frying oil in a fucking pot. What the hell? There's a fucking spray that you can spray to calculate the thing. I've told her this a million times. You come in the house to fucking play a whiz kid like we're in a fucking village. What type of crap is that?
I like Afrobeats.
I love Afrobeats.
I also listen to other genres. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't eat palm oil every day. I don't know what house you're going to, but I don't eat palm oil every day. I would like to eat these heavy foods maybe on a Sunday. I also eat steak and salmon and sea bass and everything else that he eats. Just seasoned, all right? What I'm trying to say is the fact Paul does not like African dishes. We are both Nigerian. Do you understand? Like, we come from a place. So he's denounced his culture all for his Mayfair clients. This is my issue. Not that I want him to do it every single day.
With the greatest respect, the Mayfair clients aren't in your house.
So why does he come home with that same attitude then?
Chioma has this whole kind of Afrocentric type of, go back to Africa, I'm African and I'm proud. Yeah, we're all proud to be African, don't get me wrong. But at the same time, we're in London right now. Like, let's get with the program. Do you understand? Africa, yeah, we could do that another time. But right now, we're here.
Make it make sense. You're African, but then because you live in London, you have to behave a certain way. Listen, I know the way, you know, how they say, if you live in Rome, behave like a Roman, or whatever. I don't know how they say it. But it doesn't make sense. You still have to rep your culture. Because if you don't rep your culture, who's going to rep it for you? I don't know what it's saying, like, you live in London, so what? But this guy doesn't have sense. Like, I feel like slapping him right now.
To somehow compromise the way you want to eat so that you're both working together.
Well, I can easily gain weight and be fucking nutty professor, if that's what you mean.
Or you can easily cook for yourself. Because again, like I said, I don't mind if you eat that, but just make it yourself.
Cook for yourself.
Or we do it on a Sunday.
Yeah,
all this fresh food every single day. I've got things to do.
Yeah, brilliant idea.
She's got what
we
to
did
go
speak
as well.
previously about whether or not you had anything in common,
cook it for yourself.
You know, that you do together. This would be possibly a perfect scenario.
If I had the time.
On a Sunday?
Go on.
Look, okay.
Or you just choose not to?
No. I could find...
All this body, he's wasting it because we don't even have sex, so stop all your rubbish.
Oh, that's a low blow.
On that note...
That's a low blow. Woo, it's going to be a long night. Let's go.
Whoa.
No, please don't make fun of it, because this, you know, is a very important scenario. You talk about your business in a very serious way.
Yeah,
and your relationship is also a very serious business.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And Chioma has just mentioned the sexual side of your life. Now, has it always
really
been
gonna go
this way,
there?
or when you first got together, was it very different?
When we first got together, we used to fuck like animals. Do you understand? We had things to do. We were still busy. You and I, we had jobs. We had businesses. We were busy, but we made time to have sex. Now, I don't understand what it is.
We're
I don't
not
know
animals.
I don't know if Paul is cheating. I don't know if he
We're
doesn't
not
find me
animals.
attractive.
We're not
It
animals.
doesn't. Okay, well, ask him. When was the last time we had sex?
Scientifically, yes, we are animals, but we're not in the bloody forest, are we? Do you understand? Like, I'm not just gonna come home, start jumping up and down like a rabbit. Like, who's got time for that? I'm busy, I'm making money. Like, I'm not just there laying around with my legs open, ready to do a madness. It's not like that.
When last did you fuck me?
Do you really want to go there?
Please, no, answer the question. Do you remember? Because I don't.
I'll tell you.
How can I be in the same house touching myself with a boyfriend in the same house with me?
Okay, no, Denise, I've got this. Okay.
Let's just hear what Paul's got
It's
to say.
definitely getting hot. Like, whew. And you know the thing is, Paul is about to get really defensive, just like the way, like, he's always, see the way he's just hugging to the pillow, like, oh my God, yeah, I'm thinking of next thing to say, but I was definitely not expecting that. But let's just keep watching, and you know, before I judge, before I say anything, let's just keep watching.
Babe, I love you.
So why don't you touch me?
When I come home from work and I see my girlfriend, right? When I just see her, I'm happy. That's love to me. That's enough for me. But at the same time, why do you feel like you need me before you can feel loved?
I don't feel like I need you inside me 24/7, but I'm not wood.
Okay, babe,
Okay,
babe.
I'm a woman,
No, babe.
and I find you attractive, and I would like to have sex with you once in a while, even if it's once a week, babe, because we don't do that.
Okay,
I understand that.
Why do you feel like you need me inside of you before you feel love? That you're dumb. Like, are you? That's why it's really important, like, to know your partner's love languages. I feel like Chioma is more. She loves physical touch, and what's his name, Paul, is not, you know, the physical touch type of person. You know, it's the one that loves quality time. I don't even know if they spent quality time together, because she's complaining about that as well. But like, they have like different things, and I feel like it's really necessary, and you need to discuss this with your partner so you guys don't have, you know, problems later on in the future. You know, compromise, be able to compromise and stuff. And this just not make any sense. Like, when I see you, I am satisfied. Like, make it make sense. She wants you, like, it's something you guys have been doing before. Okay, so if they've not been doing it before, like if they've not been banging each other like animals, I would understand. But they've been doing it before, so why is it changed now? Like, oh my days, I cannot stand Paul, and I don't know what Chioma is still doing in this relationship.
I might have a high sex drive, but Paul has a very low sex drive, and we can meet in the middle somehow. Do you know what I mean? I don't mind having sex at least 3 times a week. We are not even having that a month.
If you're celibate now, I would understand that you're celibate, but two partners that are not, you know, practicing celibacy, it doesn't make sense if you're starving each other, because, and I feel like this is going to be a really popular red flag, because what's going to happen like when they get married this is going to be worse. So I feel like it's better now. Like, a broken relationship is way better than a broken marriage and stuff. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. Would you, like, if you find yourself in this kind of situation, would you jackpot, or would you still stay in the relationship? Because 3 years and you're still in the relationship, that's crazy.
What you need to do first, right? I understand that you love me, but I also understand I love me. Okay?
So you don't want to have sex?
No, what I'm saying is, you need to love you first.
I love me.
You need to love you more.
To do what?
This guy is delusional.
No, in order for you to not feel like you need me to be inside of you before you can feel loved.
Don't let me suspect you, because at the end of the day, I don't understand what this means. I could be in the house.
I don't understand what that
with
means
booty
either.
shorts. Paul will walk past me.
You want me to say, hey, you're wearing booty shorts?
No, you can touch my bum, I don't know, slip it in or something. Do something that men do to their girls when they see them.
Is it even romantic?
Honestly.
Chioma, do you ever instigate sex with him?
All the time. There's a situation where we plan to have sex. Paul was, I don't know what happened. He agreed anyway. It's even, I'm so embarrassed saying this. Like, we organised the day where we were going to have sex. I went out, I bought lingerie, I bought rose petals.
Like, you want to have sex and you have to organise a time to do it. This is 2021. You literally have to organise, plan that, babe, next week Monday, we're going to bang. Make it make sense. This is crazy.
Petals, wine, I dimmed the lights,
I'm
everything.
cringing.
Paul came in. Do you know what he did? He ate and he went to bed. I have to get him on weekends and we have to put it in our diary because he's very much about diary. Let's schedule this, let's put this in our diary, blah, blah, blah. He's trying to make me feel unattractive, even though I'm sexy as fuck. And I know there's men out there that would want what he doesn't want. So for me, it's like...
So what are you still doing
if you don't want it, then let me go kind of thing. Do you know what I mean?
What he doesn't want.
So that day, long story short, had a late night. So one of my clients, one of my top clients, he's only in the country 2 weeks out of the month. He lives in Abu Dhabi, long story. Anyhow, so I actually set him a target. So because he was going on holiday, I assumed that he wasn't going to reach that fitness target. And I had a bet with him that if he exceeds the target, I'll run 10K in front of him. So with clients like that, I can't say to them, oh, I'll give you a discount. That doesn't work. You need to do something. So long story short, he hit his target and I ran the 10K, right? By the time I got home, I was knackered. Now, Chioma basically wants me to carry her that night.
Not necessarily.
Okay, so first of all, you guys don't regularly have sex. So now you've planned, you've put in your diary that, oh, this day we're going to do this, we're going to do that. Now you have you have a client you're training, you should have it at the back of your mind. It's just like if you're going on a date with your girlfriend or whatever, and you've already planned it. Why make another stupid plan that can literally ruin what you've already planned with your girlfriend? This does not make any sense. And this guy is just being selfish. Like, he calls Chioma selfish, but it is the definition of selfish, because this does not make sense. You've already made plan with someone, but then you're trying to run 10K. Like, do something else. Like, give your client something else to do and stuff, or bet on something else, and not try to ruin, like,
Interested.
I'm speechless. Paul, you don't have sense.
Nothing about the 10K. He agreed to have sex that day, so why are we not having sex?
No, because
you let me go out and buy lingerie, you allowed me to cook, you still ate the food. Why were you tired?
I'll tell you the problem that I have with Chioma, right? I feel like whenever she initiates sex, it's not genuine. And what I mean by that, but let me explain. No, I'll make it, it's going to make sense now. So she has different approaches, right? Sometimes I could be at the door, she's dragging me in from the tie. You understand? Other times, she could play it cool. She could say, okay, you know what, she's going to cook this, meal prep, by the way. She'll cook this. So look, listen to this, right? One day, long story short, by the end of the night, she had the rose petals, she had the candles, she had the massage bed, right? So I'm laying down, I'm getting the massage, and I just think to myself that, you know what the funny thing is? 1,000,000% that massage has to end with a happy ending.
Why?
That's the whole point. After the massage, you do something else. That for me is really sexy. If you do that for another man that is crazy about you, that's in love with you as much as you are in love with him, that is going to, everything you literally do will literally end with a happy ending. This guy is crazy. Kolokolo. It's crazy.
You're saying it like I did something wrong.
But that's not a happy ending.
Sex is not a happy ending.
No, if a massage has to have a happy ending, that is not a happy ending. Do you see where I'm coming from? We can just look at each other, just have a conversation, even sit in silence. It doesn't necessarily have to be the bang bang. It's not like that. I just like a calm vibe. Like, let's be chilled with it. Let's be mature.
Why am I having to do these things in order to have sex with my man? Why do I have to lure him in order to put him in a position where, okay, he might want to have sex with me?
I'm a sapiosexual.
What does that mean? Are you not attracted to me?
Of course I'm attracted to you.
Then why are you not trying to have sex?
No, I'm trying to have sex, but at the same time, mentally, right,
You're not there.
I don't want to feel like, okay, anytime you're doing something because you want something.
Okay, so why can't you initiate it? Why do I have to do something? There are days where I don't necessarily do anything. Why can't you just come to me and, try it?
All right. Coming home and technically every time we have sex, having to carry my girlfriend, it can be a bit exhausting.
First, you don't have to carry me every.
You don't have to carry someone.
And
why do you have to carry her?
What's the issue? You used to carry me before. So are you lazy now or what?
Things were a bit different.
In what way? I've gained weight.
I didn't say that.
Then what then? What's the problem?
Well, would you know if you gained weight?
Obviously, maybe she might have gained weight, but you are freaking lifting maybe 200 pounds at the gym. Chioma, I can bet, is not up to 200 pounds, but you don't want to lift her. Why can't you lift her? Like on your wedding day, you're not going to lift her. Like, this guy does not have sense. Can you guys see what I'm saying? Oh my.
All my clothes still fit, so I wouldn't think I've gained weight.
Would you know?
I guess, yeah. I haven't gained weight. Have I gained weight? Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm not trying to say you gained weight, but since we're on the
You
topic,
were trying to say she's gained weight.
So,
just say it. Just be direct. Stop
question.
Stop doing wishy-washy.
Just out of curiosity, in the last 6 months, have you weighed yourself?
Saying he doesn't think she's gained weight. Like, he's not saying she's gained weight, but you're saying this.
Okay. Have you ever calculated your calorie intake? Yes or no?
What are you trying to say? No? I don't calculate my calorie intake.
So, okay, if you didn't calculate it in the last 6 months, the last 3 months.
Yeah, but I still eat the same.
You still eat the same? Okay, cool. Do you calculate what you're eating?
Paul, what exactly?
Exactly. You're driving that. What are you trying to say?
We're in therapy, and it's a safe place. Let's have the conversation. Now, if we really want to break it down a bit.
What are you saying?
No, I'm not saying you're fat. But you just said I didn't say you're fat. You're the one that said the word fat. Did I say fat? I didn't say fat. What I'm saying is...
Why are you getting so defensive?
I'm not getting defensive. She says I'm calling her fat. I didn't call you fat. I'm saying that you haven't been tracking your intake. Therefore, technically speaking...
Therefore, you can't carry me during sex.
No. It's not... Look, forget about the sex for now.
Because you've got
you said fat. You said fat and you said gain weight. Let's stick to that topic. Yeah? Because...
Is that why you don't want to have sex?
No. It's not that. But I just want you to kind of be considerate sexually, right? If you...
Considerate sexually? What does that even mean? At this point, I have migraine. Oh, Lord have mercy.
If you're not the person doing the lifting, then you're not the person that's going to kind of look into or calculate the weight.
So in other words, I'm fat.
I didn't say you're fat.
Babe, just say what it is.
No, I didn't say you're fat. You're the one that said you're fat. I didn't say you're fat.
So I'm fat.
I didn't say you're fat. You said you're fat. Don't put words in my mouth.
Paul, please lower your voice.
A woman wants to hear that she's put on weight, especially by her partner, somebody she finds physically attractive. The fact that he's not even being direct about it is what's pissing me off.
I feel like what it is just, it might not be attracted to her anymore, but it still loves the idea that, she's around, she's there, but it's just not attracted to her, and that's what I personally feel. If you feel otherwise, let me know in the comment section down below. But me personally, I can't be with this kind of person, especially for the fact that this has been they've been together for 3 years now, and she's still in this kind of relationship. This is really toxic, and the guy's just got too much ego. Is narcissist. It feels like he's on top of the world. It feels like, I'm the man. All this kind of, I'm the husband, I'm the man of the house, so you have to do what I tell you to do. That's the kind of person I perceive Paul to be, and this is really crazy. Chioma, I feel really sorry for you right now, sis. This is really crazy.
That's why you don't want to have sex.
This is
you're
a
no longer
space where you
attracted to
can
me.
say however you feel, but please don't attack each other. Just...
Did I attack her? Okay, did I attack her?
I'm not physically, no, but verbally it's coming over.
How? She said she is fat. I don't want to say she's fat. She said she's fat. So how is that me attacking her verbally? I'm saying what she just said.
I'm tired. How long? Because you've just called me fat.
I didn't call you fat.
And there's cameras around. So thank you, I'm done. I don't want to do this no more.
Okay.
I think you're making it worse, Denise. Can we leave now?
Yeah, please.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Look at Chioma, look at the banging body. Why?
Babes.
Look at the banging body. This one is calling me fat.
Babe,
I want that
come
kind
on,
of body
come on,
right
come on.
now. But anyways, I just really hope that she's able to, they're able to work things out if they do decide to stay together, because it feels like Chioma doesn't want to. I don't know if she's going to leave after this, you know, therapy and stuff, but she needs to find someone that would love her, that would love her culture, that would love the pounded jam and the 4-year-old, that would love everything she loves and stuff, and still be able to bang her the way she wants, like an animal, kind of thing. But I don't think Paul is that person, because it's going to really get worse, like when they get married, regardless and stuff. But basically, that's my 2 cents. That's what I feel, and I really do hope that, you know, after this episode, like, you know, they find peace within each other and stuff. But that's basically everything. If you guys want me to do maybe the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd episode reaction to it, let me know in the comment section down below. And if you want me to react to the other couples as well, because those two are 2 crazy people as well, especially Deborah, but let me know in the comment section down below, and I will definitely do that for you guys. But that's everything. Let me know what you think about Chioma and Paul from the episode that you've watched, and if you've watched other episodes as well, let me know what you think about that in the comment section down below. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and also click notification bell so that you don't miss any videos from me. I will see you guys in my next video. Until then, peace and love. Bye guys.